We're currently on the Wyandotte as we make the crossing on Sheplers Ferry going to Mackinac Island. It's day one of the Lilac Festival, and we're standing here with Chris Shepler, captain of the boat. Chris, thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely. This is a little different office for you, I would assume.
Well, this is interesting. You can do two things at once. You can drive the boat and talk at the same time.
Actually, the boat's on rails, so we're just up here as a figurehead.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the season so far. I had mentioned earlier that you was pretty busy, and it's been pretty busy.
Yeah, it's been a great year, a great start. Weather was a little iffy, but we found ourselves still busy, and we're trying to figure out why, but we don't care. And I keep pointing the finger. My personal opinion is the Pure Michigan campaign just keeps gaining momentum and momentum. We're great to see that.
And you were mentioning that your numbers are up from year to year over the last 3 years.
Yes, we've had back 3 years in a row, kind of record breaking for our year, or for our company. Yeah. Each year has been that, and this year we're on pace to do it again. So we're very happy. And again, I just think that Pure Michigan campaign has done some great things for us.
All right, now, so how long have you been driving the boat? Because you got out of a pretty tight quarter back there. I didn't know how you were going to do that, and you did it no problem.
Yeah, you could have done it. I swear you could have. This is my 35th year as a captain. Really? I got my license when I was 19, so you can do the math there. And fourth generation captain on the Great Lakes, and third generation owner-operator with my siblings.
All right, so the Wyandotte here, how many people, what's the capacity?
Yeah, 265 passengers, runs about 30 miles an hour, and this boat will make anywhere from 12 to 16 trips a day, depending on where we are with our schedule and the season.
Now, that's how, and you'll do all those trips?
No, I'm a little fill-in today right now.
Oh,
my brother, who's on a 5-day lighthouse cruise, they've been over in Wisconsin pretty much all week on the Motor Vessel Hope with the Great Lakes Lighthouse Keepers Association. He returns around 3 or 4 today, and once he does, we'll give him a day off, maybe not. We're still trying to debate that out. But once he gets back into the system, I won't be driving nearly as much as I am today, at least. So today is I love being out here, and for me it's a little bit of a day off, so it's great.
And you had mentioned when we started out that we're going about 26 miles an hour. What's our top speed here?
Yeah, top speed's 32 right now. We're about almost 28 miles an hour. So yeah, this is about normal. We're running about 70% load on the engines. We've got about 150 passengers or so on board right now. So yeah, this is about average, about normal.
And you actually let me steer the boat there a little bit. It's really not hard. You just got to aim towards the island, right?
Find a dot and go to it. Yeah, it's pretty easy out here. Now, today is maybe today's beautiful, and it has been this whole week, but there are times out here when things get a little iffy, with weather, sea, wind conditions. What I don't like, I'll drive in any kind of seas, but personally, the worst thing that I don't like to drive in is fog. Right. It's a long day when you've got to sit in your pilot house all day, listen for calls that are coming across on your radio, what boats are going where, who's doing what, and at what speed. Technology has helped that out with GPS radar, and of course we have the AIS system now that tells us, it's right over here behind me, it's a little piece of a little instrument that tells us who's out here, where they're going, what speed they're making, so that makes it a lot easier than the yesteryear.
Yeah, I was asking that because you guys make this run all the time, but you still have to make sure what's going on out here. It's just not a free deal where you just zip over to the island.
That is correct. And we've got a couple of guys that are training they've got their license, but they still have to go through our training program, which lasts a couple of months at this time of the year. So once we get them to where we think they're doing well, the next move is to one morning, my brother, who's our fleet captain, will come in and put newspaper on all the windows and said, okay, we're going to Mackinac Island. How that captain handles that type of pressure and that type of environment, they all know they're going to get it, they just don't know when they're going to get it, and how they handle that both from a mental perspective, not getting freaked out, as well as a directional perspective, gives us an idea how they're going to go.
Beautiful day to make the crossing. Thanks for making time.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vic. It's a pleasure having you aboard.
On the way to Mackinac Island on the Wyandotte, I'm Vic McCarty, My News 26.